Good morning, people. Happy New Year once again to all of you. Can you see that tree right behind me? That tree makes me worry. As you can see, it's leaning over, right over the top of my workshop, and all the weight of the canopy is on one side. It's a very imbalanced tree, leaning away from the oak tree next to it, which is also looks kind of dead, and it's keep dropping branches. We had quite a stormy night yesterday, and it's dropping, branches on the ground all the time. Last week I was in the workshop and I heard a few pieces shattering on the ground, and I could be standing underneath. How do you call it? Widowmaker, isn't it? Anyways, what I want to do today is a bit of organizing my lumber stock. That stock out there will go into my storage there. I've got some stock in there which has to come out, and I'm gonna explain why. I've already started to get rid of some of my eucalyptus slabs which gone completely wrong. Let me show you few pieces. Look at that crap. I've never seen anything like it. This is the most unstable and shrinking, cracking, crazy warpage that is completely useless, not good for anything. Look at these pieces. This is twisted as hell. Can you see that? That's best case scenario, firewood. I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. Anyway, so I'm gonna throw these out, and at some point I will chop them up for firewood. So I forgot to mention a couple of things about these eucalyptus slabs. The first bunch, which gone completely wrong, I milled straight away after the tree being harvested, basically by a tree surgeon. But I had 4 other logs which I left it on the ground for about 2 months, so they lost some moisture, and then milled them, and they stayed reasonably flat. They aren't that bad. They have some shrinkage and some cracks, but nowhere near as bad as the first few logs I milled. And yes, it's still not pretty, but it seemed to be much more stable than those which has been milled with high moisture content straight away after cutting the tree. So I might keep some of these in the back and just, you know, let them dry and see how it goes. If they stay reasonably flat, I might keep them, but the first branch, this is obviously useless, and it was gonna be firewood. So just to explain what I'm doing, these boards, 2-inch thick slabs, has been outside for quite a while, and I wanted to dry them on air as long as I can, but I need more room outside now for the freshly milled stock. So these, I had to move them in here, and then I've got that little heater. I can tell you one thing, it's running now, and even with a wide open door, the temperature in here is significantly higher than outside. I'm literally nice and warm. That's gonna run only when I'm here at the workshop. I can turn it on in the morning, and just before I leave, obviously I turn it off. It's still better than doing nothing at all. I will get a dehumidifier as well at some point, as soon as I can, but you know, I've got a fan running there. Well, I will have to get more of these because I'm gonna need this in the workshop while I'm cutting lumber on the mill. But you know, something to heat this room with, something to move the air around, and something to suck the moisture out of the air. It's not a kiln, but it's more than nothing.